I recently picked up at Best Buy a $179 phone. It's called the Moto G7. Just the standard Moto G7, nothing fabulous. One of the first things I did to modify this phone is added an APK. This program that's typical for pixel cameras. It's supposed to be a software program that improves the resolution and the quality of photography quite a bit. The only limitation I've found so far in the software is that it only shoots up to 1080p in video, but the photography aspect of it is quite nice. So I'm right now shooting in the APK, and I modified my phone again. I still have my typical resolution phone camera, and but I also have the new APK. So let's take a quick shot of these animals here. How you guys doing? Doing pretty good? Just hanging out. Yeah, they're doing pretty good. So this is a pretty steady shot. I'm just have my little camera right atop my a little tripod, and I have a little adapter, my little hand tripod for the phone. So it's pretty simple. So this is a sample of the video, and you can see the resolution, you can see the quality in HD. So I'll be taking a couple photographs with this new APK and this new APK file that I downloaded, and this hopefully it looks a little bit better than your standard quality video and photography. We'll soon find out. The Moto G7 video actually goes up to 4K 30, which is nice. This APK only goes again to 1080p 30. We'll see if there's any jitter. Let's take a close-up of this little faucet here. What do you think of that? Quality, resolution, all that stuff. Again, it's an overcast day here in the Fort Worth area. It's 32 degrees approximately. It's been raining overnight. It's a Tuesday, and let's take another shot here, a little static shot. One thing a lot of YouTubers don't do is take static shots. I notice when they do these reviews of phones and equipment, and a static shot gives you an opportunity to evaluate the resolution, the colors, and stuff like that. Crazy. What do you think of that resolution? What do you think of that color? Looks pretty good, I think, from what I can see here. Let's see how close we can get to that seed here. That's pretty nice. I like it. So I'm in the playground at across the street from my house in Fort Worth, Texas. I live across from this little pond, this retention pond. In Texas, they need these retention ponds because they dig these ditches so they can collect the rain, because it gets so much rain around here. In California, where I lived, in San Jose, California, you're lucky to get 15 inches of rain a year. So I'm walking down this path here. I was rudely interrupted by a phone call, and it's supposed to have a little bit of stabilization at 1080p. We'll soon find out if it's actually taking place. So I'm going to switch over to 1080p with the native photo program for the Moto G7. We'll switch out right now, okay? I might as well shoot this one in 4K because I'm lazy. So now I have it on the Moto G7 native photo program. And I'm shooting at 4K. I was thinking about shooting at 1080p, but I'm getting cold out here, so I'm a little bit lazy. In 4K, there's no inbuilt stabilization. Maybe I'll shoot in a little bit. I'll sit on this bench over here and change out to 1080p because you'll get inbuilt stabilization. So let's do a tight shot of this texture of this tree. 4K, 30p, native. So what do you think of the quality of the native program? I'm going to set the camera up for 1080p, and of course it'll be stabilized, okay? Let's do that right about now. I just learned something about this camera and the native software, that you can shoot 1080p at 60. That's pretty good. So you can get some rather cinematic looks with that feature. But I'm shooting right now at 1080p at 30. It should have some inbuilt stabilization because it's taking that 4 times video image and using it to bounce and move around that frame and to even out things. So let's take a little tight shot of one of the trees here. I like trees. I like photographing trees. I like to go camping. I like to go out in the natural world. So let's take a picture here. And what do you think of that 4K? No, this is, I'm sorry, HD 30 image. Let's do a tighter shot, see if that works. And hope you have a good TV monitor or computer monitor. So I'm in my hood here in Fort Worth, Candle Ridge. Hope you're doing okay wherever you're at. It's about a week before my wife returns home from her university job. She just left this morning, Tuesday, and she'll be back Saturday after graduation at the university, and then she'll be with me for a whole month. Yeah. I hope I survive, huh? So I'm gonna take some pictures with my camera now, just so you can have some reference, and I'll edit them in Photoshop. I'll try not to manipulate them too much. Maybe I'll manipulate it for a couple just to see how it works out, okay? But right now I'm just still walking around. There's a gentleman over there cleaning out his pool, and he often has parties at his house during the football season. And they sit around the pool on those warmer days, and they have a beverage or two, which is very nice. And I could hear it all the way across because I live on the opposite side, way over there, of this pond. And till late at night, I can hear the frivolity. So I'm moving my camera about to see if it's doing pretty good. I'm going to go back over here and take some photographs from my favorite vantage point. I'm going to take some with the native camera, and I'm going to take some with the camera that's with the new APK that I downloaded. That's supposed to. That's courtesy of Google Pixel. So I'm going to be taking some photographs from this location. I like this little spot. It has a nice framing of the trees and stuff like that. So I'm going to take some pictures right now and share them with you. This is Jesus Garza using the selfie mode. I'm shooting it with the 1080p Google Pixel APK, and hope you like it. I know it's not the best of days to shoot video. It's a bit cool. So what do you think of the difference between the photos and video from the APK, the Google Pixel APK, and the native Moto G7 camera? What do you think? Do you notice a difference? Of course, as a photographer, I can manipulate quite a bit the images and video if I wanted to, but I'm going to try to do as little as possible. Again, you can download the APK at online somewhere, and you can just do a search, and you can find it. It's all up to you. And of course, beware that there's a lot of sites out there that want to, hoping that you'll download some virus or something. So again, be careful. I'm going to be, sharing this video in 4K. Some of my 1080p video is going to be shared as 4K, so you can see how it holds up. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me. This has been Jesus Manuel Garza. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. From Fort Worth, Texas, gracias, adios, bye-bye.